Thank you, Mr. Chairman, for calling this important hearing today. Thank you for that visual demonstration of why it's important that we're here today.
And you can pick your star when you've got the gavel, too, my friend.
Well, you've set the template, so I like it. And I thank you for hosting the subcommittee out here in Los Angeles, taking our show on the road. This is the mecca of artistry and creativity, culture, as well as economic vitality. And also, this hearing could not come at a better time on a weekend where the music industry is set to celebrate the best and the brightest, the up-and-comers and the living legends. We are here to examine how current laws and future legislation can protect creators from misuse of a technology that is poised to transform the world as we know it. Drake and The Weeknd didn't collaborate to produce Heart on My Sleeve, and President Biden didn't record a robocall telling the New Hampshire Democrats not to vote in their primary, and Tom Hanks did not appear in a video endorsing a dental plan. They didn't have to. Using generative artificial intelligence or generative AI, a lay person can manipulate an individual's image, likeness, or voice to produce novel content without the subject's knowledge or consent. Altering voices and manipulating images is nothing new, but creating new material indistinguishable from reality is. Because of these technological advancements, 2024 will be the first AI presidential election where deepfakes and misinformation will have the power to deceive voters, making an abnormally consequential election even more consequential and controversial. Abuse of women through the creation of explicit images with generative AI is already a problem, and if you don't believe me, ask Taylor Swift about that. And consumer fraud and other criminality accomplished through the replication of loved ones' voices is no longer an esoteric law school hypothetical. Beyond the parade of horribles, generative AI poses unique challenges to the creative industries in which AI has the potential to create an even larger gap between the haves and the have-nots. Aspiring singers, songwriters, and musicians move to cities like Atlanta, where I'm from, every day in the hopes of breaking into the music industry. These individuals, including many who become my constituents, often work multiple jobs while they pursue their dream of being able to make a living wage based on their creative talents alone. Between COVID shutdowns of concert venues and increased cost of living, artists in my district already feel their dream is even farther out of reach. Misuse of generative AI technologies could compound that problem. For example, copyright laws protect an aspiring singer from having her work performed without compensation, but that copyright does not necessarily extend to the sound of her voice. AI can create an original background track in her voice simply by ingesting previous recordings without her knowledge, without her consent, and certainly without compensation. Our question today is not if, but how Congress should act to protect artists from such treatment. It is our responsibility as legislators to ensure that the creators who enrich our society with their talent and work are able to live and thrive in the age of AI. Many states protect our right of publicity, but no such right exists at the federal level. I'm looking forward to hearing from our witnesses how they believe the current system is working and what protections coming out of Congress should look like. Finally, I recognize that change is not something we can ignore. We cannot legislate a perpetual here and now into existence, and we should not want to. In addition to the profound medical, business, and therapeutic advancements offered by AI, the creative industries themselves have already benefited from the incorporation of AI into their artistry and business models. Indeed, that same aspiring singer can experiment and create new works without the resource-intensive equipment and studio time needed just a few years ago. I thank the chairman again for holding this important hearing. I thank the witnesses for their time. I thank you all for attending this consequential hearing, and I yield back.